Welcome back to Onevestor. 16 years ago, I founded Onevestor, and the idea was simple. It was to help the retail investors, just like you and me. Because at the end of the day, it was retail investors who suffered most of the losses in the capital market in India. And I have always disliked the so-called market experts and analysts who are notorious for misleading investors, especially retail investors. Though I started OneVestor in 2009, that is right after the financial crisis in 2008, I was not able to create the content that I always wanted to. I always love to create content when it comes to tech, marketing, and finance. However, when it comes to OneVestor, it never happened until 2018 because that's when I launched OneVestor as a YouTube channel. And as you can see on OneVestor, I have covered over 250 videos till now. And then I took a break because I thought, I have covered almost all things related to stock market and mutual funds and personal finance. And also because OneVestor was just a hobby for me. So there were no ads, no sponsored content, no collabs, nothing. Just unbiased content with some value, or at least I think so. Like I have already said, I have always disliked the so-called stock market experts and analysts because I believe that they are the ones who are misleading the retail investors. And fast forward 2025, the situation is not better. In fact, it is worse. Thanks to the new era of influencers who are actually doing much more worse things than the so called market experts and research analysts put together. Now, coming back to the channel, people still ask me in the comment section below, and sometimes people personally ask me why I stopped creating content on OneVestor. And the answer is like I have already mentioned, OneVestor was not a commercial channel, so there was no ads or sponsored content or collabs or anything. And as you might already know, it is not possible to run a YouTube channel without a solid business model. And all the YouTubers that you see are in one way or the other monetizing their YouTube channels, either with ads or sponsored content or some paid promotion or selling courses or products or something like that, because that is what brings revenue to the creator. Even the so-called influencer who is making millions in the stock market must be monetizing their YouTube channel with ads or paid courses or sponsored placements or anything. Today, I'm resuming content creation because I believe that a lot more genuine content can be made. And not just that, I'm introducing guests on my channel for the first time ever. However, none of those videos are going to be paid or a collab or a sponsored post. It's just that instead of me doing all the research and presentation and preparation and all, I'll just find the right person to do the talking. And it won't be one of those usual promotional content or interviews or anything. Because I have zero interest in interviewing someone to know about their background or their interest or their journey or anything, because I don't think that internet needs another online media that does all the useless talks and interviews. End of the day, I just want to create the content that I personally want to read, watch and share. That's it. No fluff. So I'll see you soon. Goodbye until the next episode.